Mic check, mic check.
Happy Tuesday! Welcome to Keto Cooking with Love.
Season 3, episode 3, baby.
She's been trying to not kiss me, but hello.
I know, it's one of those.
The night is just getting young. Started. Both. So
happy Tuesday. Welcome to our show, Keto Cooking with Love. Hopefully,
toasty in here.
Yeah, it is a little toasty.
I feel like Myron Gold. Like somebody put the air up.
It is, we have the fans on, but it is a little warm.
Okay. It's about to get even hotter in here. How you guys doing?
You've been preparing, so that's probably why.
It's been a fun day.
Yeah.
So we've got an action-packed show for you today. A lot of cool things are happening. We're going to get right into it because we have a lot of valuable information to share with you. As always, let us know where you're watching from. Show us some love in the comments. Let us know that our mics work, right? You were here 2 weeks ago for episode 1 of our third season. Our mics weren't even
blooper for like 4 minutes.
we were talking about and dancing and the whole thing, and it wasn't even on.
And it was so good too. It was
good.
You can't make this stuff up.
So let us know where you're watching from. Say hello. As always, we're here to take your questions live. So if you have any questions about keto, about low carb, about improving your health through diet, specifically, we help people in the areas of losing weight, of preventing and reversing diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, fatty liver, chronic kidney disease, on and on and on and on. And hey, Lovey.
Oh, we have
there?
Dr. Sherry Jones.
Yes, that's
welcome
Pastor Jones.
And thank you. Thank you for joining us.
That's the
and
That's the young lady that Pastor Virgie referred to us for the food
tour.
Awesome.
Okay. You're gonna be
yeah. So thank you for joining us.
I would say a shout out to our lovely Miss Pammy. Welcome, Miss Pammy. Hola, mi amor.
So listen, we're gonna get this party started. Now, as you guys know, we don't drink alcohol the way we used to. So if you've seen previous seasons of our show up on our channel, you'll see that we make cocktails. You can still enjoy those, just minus the alcohol.
Right.
But we're going to make a mocktail for you, all right? We're going to make a couple of drinks, family-friendly drinks that everyone can enjoy.
Go Philly!
And one of the cool things about our show is that my lovely wife never knows what I'm making.
No.
She knows the food recipe sort of, kind of.
Right.
Sometimes I surprise her with stuff, but she never knows what we're drinking. Like we said, this is kind of like our own little mini date night. We just have it live, like the Truman Show, so the whole world can see. I feel like Jesus when he fed the multitude. With like
the revolution will be televised.
Will be televised, right? So we're feeding the minds and souls and spirits of the many, just with one dish. Here.
There you go.
Okay?
One dish at a time, right?
One dish at a time. So. We're actually making 2 drinks today. I was torn between the drinks that I wanted to make. I couldn't decide if I liked them at all or if I liked them both or neither.
So we're gonna
find out.
We're gonna find out,
right? Because the proof is in the taste.
I haven't, so I don't even know which one it is.
So the 2 drinks, I'll tell you what they are. They're both kind of like not caffeinated, but one is like an iced tea drink. Mm-hmm. It's a lemon. It's a lavender lemon, like a lavender limoncello kind of spritzer.
Okay.
All right. And the other one is a vanilla almond espresso.
Ooh.
Cooler.
Okay. Totally different.
Totally contrasting.
Yes.
Okay. But again, I couldn't decide.
Okay. So
right? I kind of liked them both. I found them both intriguing. So you guys can make them. As always, the recipes will be up. We upload the video in its entirety. Even though the video's up now as alive and it'll stay on the channel as alive, we re-upload the video in the morning with a new thumbnail and the full recipe. So for now, you can just watch along, watch along, take some notes.
Take some notes.
If you want, taking notes is fun. I remember 1994, 1995, when I was expecting my first daughter. That's when Food Network first started. And you used to have to send a self-addressed stamped envelope if you wanted to. There was no website, okay? I know I'm dating myself, but there was no internet. There was no website. There was no email. There was none of that.
Yeah.
So you had to send a self-addressed stamped envelope to something.
That wasn't too long ago.
Trust me, it wasn't that long ago. Trust me. However, through the magic of television and internet TV, you don't have to wait that long. Tomorrow morning, the full recipes will be up. So let's get to making these.
Let's get to it.
These non-alcoholic libations. So let me get ice, please.
I get to let you know my vote.
Yes, exactly. Because that's all that matters. if my love doesn't like them, then it's it's a moot point.
It's pointless.
Yeah. All right. So it's okay if I touch the ice because we're the ones that's drinking it.
Yeah,
right?
and if you catch me looking down, it's because I'm trying to get
your comments. So
get
go ahead
the
and fill our
comments
glasses, baby.
Yeah.
So the first drink is a lemon chamomile kind of spritzer. And so if you haven't seen our show before, we have a simple syrup that we use a sugar alternative. We use a keto-friendly sweetener. If you haven't seen that, check out episode 1 of this season where we made crab stuffed salmon. And that episode has the full recipe, but I will include it in the show notes of this show tomorrow. So I've got our sweetener. That's our keto simple syrup. And then here I have a lemon balm herbal tea. All right, I just got this at Whole Foods. The brand is Traditional Medicinals. And I already made this tea, but I want to open this up anyway because they have some cool quotes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's almost like there's another brand, I can't remember what it's called, that always has quotes. So let's see what's the quote. How strange that nature does not knock, and yet that nature does not knock, and yet does not intrude. Emily Dickinson. Cool. I like that. All right. So I have here this lemon balm tea, and I infused it with culinary lavender. Okay. Most lavenders are edible. Some are not. Okay. So you want to make sure that you get a culinary grade of lavender. You can get it on. We found this at Whole Foods. Oh, my
goodness.
Although they told us it was being discontinued at Whole Foods.
So good.
And you can get it on Amazon. You can get it, on a lot of places online. If you're not familiar with lavender, it's similar to violet. And you have to have a deft hand when using this because otherwise it can become kind of like perfuming. Or soapy. People don't like that flavor. I used to work for a chef, not to go on a tangent, but she used to make a lavender chai tea. OMG.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
Well, we have to do that one too.
Yeah, we have to do that. Now I'm inspired. I wish I would have thought about that before the show.
Well, now we have it.
Now we know.
Yeah, now we know.
And so you just want to have a deft hand with lavenders. Do
you need it for later?
No, I was just demonstrating.
Okay.
So let me get my. All right, so we're going to, and again, these recipes will up.
I know. I love lavender too. I love the smell of it.
All right.
The scent. So this is all you need from here?
Drink, yes.
Okay.
The other drink is a vanilla espresso cooler. So we have some chilled coffee. I drink a lot of iced coffee, so no coffee goes to waste in our house. Okay.
And again, the recipes will be posted tomorrow.
All right.
There you go. I'll get that for you. Yeah.
We're using unsweetened organic almond milk. Now, we did something with almond milk last week. We did a French toast casserole.
Yeah.
And we used almond milk. And I had mentioned last week that I was going to talk about the almond milk, but I forgot to talk about the almond milk. So I'll just say, since we're using it again, anything that comes in a can, a box, or a bag, you always want to read the ingredients. 90% of the almond milks on the market, including this one, are not real almond milk. Okay, you make almond milk with almonds, but 90% of the almond milks on the market are not real almond milk. It's water, almond extract, and then some type of thickener, guar gum, or something to give it a little bit of viscosity, so you think and feel like you're drinking almond milk, but you're really not. So just a FYI, give this a little rinse, baby, please. Thank you. All right, so on one of these we have our espresso and almond milk. And then the other we have just the lavender infused lemon balm tea. I'm gonna add some lemon zest into both of these to really heighten, and just a little bit into the espresso one.
The smells is so good.
Amazing,
yes.
Right? Now the coffee one, we're also going to do a little bit of almond extract to really make that almond flavor pronounced.
Okay, so you won't. Confused.
And thank you, honey. And a little bit of vanilla, right? It is a vanilla espresso.
Mm.
Okay, now they both get our sweetener, which is our keto simple syrup.
So this is like having a
like
chocolate martini, a coffee espresso martini kind of thing. So
well,
it's like
sans the alcohol.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's like having a chilled coffee drink. Okay.
But since we're doing mocktails, that's why.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, the smells.
You like?
The smells.
Here, baby, cover that up for me.
Yeah,
please,
yeah.
and put it back there. All right, wonderful. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir. Let me get our glasses,
Yep.
my love. Smell that.
Mm-hmm. It smells delicious.
Give us a little rinse, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and normally we have just one cocktail, so we make 2 glasses, but today
we're gonna share.
We're, as always, right?
We're gonna share.
Give this a little rinse, please. Thank you. All right, and now I'm going to I'm excited. All right.
That wouldn't have been fun.
Right? You picturing it?
Oh my goodness. Remember the first episode?
Listen, this is the beauty of cooking live. If you watch us, you can put that all in the same.
Okay.
We have had so many cool little, adventures, and we always say this is the beauty of
being
cooking
live.
live. So I'm using some lemon sparkling water here.
For this one, right?
Yes, for both.
Oh, for both.
Yes, you can use plain sparkling water. I'm using a lemon sparkling water.
Lemon with espresso.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, we have to put this to the test for sure.
All right, get a spoon and give it a little stir.
Yeah.
Just for good measure. So, guys, again, we thank you for watching us. If you're just joining us, let us know where you're joining us from. We have our 2 mocktails today. Generally, we make one. Today, it's a double whammy. Big bucks, no whammies, right? So let us know where you're joining from. I see Lewis Jones is here. What up, brother?
Welcome, Mr. Lewis Jones.
If you're just joining us, we got 2 mocktails today. One is a lemon lavender spritzer. Okay, this is a mocktail, no booze. And here we have a vanilla almond espresso cooler. Which one you want to try?
I want to try this one first. Even though I like the lavender,
Cheers.
I like espresso too. So that's just as closest to me.
That's the only kind of sugar that we have in the house right there.
Oh, wow.
So I wasn't crazy about this when I tested it.
Wait.
But maybe because my wife is here right now, this is really good.
It has a taste. Oh, wait.
That's good.
Wait a minute, guys.
I like that.
Lemon seltzer, espresso. I don't know, but it's delicious.
Good.
I was a little skeptic about it, but no, that's really good.
There we go. Tasting is believing. Seeing is not believing, right? Because God says you need to believe before
I'm
you see.
trying to
We don't
figure
want to be
out
doubting Thomases,
what
but seeing.
Yeah.
So tasting is believing, though.
I'm
right?
trying to see what it tastes like. I can't get it. Maybe after the show I'll remember. It's something that I've had before. Tell me, please, because it's like right here and I can't get it out.
It tastes like horchata.
But something else, though. Yes, a little. That didn't come to my mind first, horchata.
I know what you're talking about.
That was
but it's
not
something
in my
that
mind.
family.
But yes,
Taste.
something.
It's
Yeah,
something in that family.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Champo something, right?
All
right, drink. We got a show to do, my love. All right, guys. So.
Oh my Lord, guys, you definitely have to try this.
They're good. Yeah, we might have to make another one of each before this show is over. Again, recipes will be up tomorrow. Now, let's get into today's recipe. I'm so excited.
I'm surprised. Really.
So, I'm making one of my wife's favorite dishes. I'm jazzing it up a little bit, okay? And I'm including a Bolognese sauce. So I'm doing spinach-stuffed zucchini cannelloni. Now, you know, on keto, we don't do highly processed carbs, pastas, grains. But God God was thinking ahead, all right?
Wow,
Because I'm pretty sure that we didn't have highly processed flour in the Garden of Eden, but there's a good chance that we had zucchini, all right? Because it comes from a plant. So we're using zucchini as our noodle for this cannelloni, right?
You want me to put these away?
No, because we're gonna drink them. You can just put them there on the side.
All
so
right.
we've got our zucchini here. Okay, it does have carbs. Most vegetables have carbs, but it's low carbs, right? A lot less carbs than having kombucha squash, or you can put it back there. And then we have our good friend here, Mr. Mandolin. So you want to set up your mandolin, and you want to do this about, I would say, you have to play with the desired thickness, but you don't want it too paper thin. Otherwise, they won't have any body to hold things together. But you don't want them too thick either, because it'll be cumbersome when you roll them. So I know maybe that wasn't the best explanation. I would say maybe like an eighth of an inch, an eighth to a quarter of an inch thick. Okay. And so once you have your trusted mandolin, this can be done with a knife. It does take a lot more, culinary acumen to execute that. But I don't know if you can see this from the distance, but you can see they're not paper thin. They're not super thick, right?
Yeah.
What you're gonna do is that you're going to put these on a sheet pan, right? Maybe you want to put down some foil or some parchment paper. You're gonna spray some of your avocado oil or another keto-friendly oil. All right, but I like avocado oil. It has a neutral flavor, a high smoking point. So you're gonna spray some avocado oil spray. Put your zucchini down. Spray some more.
Oh, the zucchini.
On the zucchini, right? Because oil is a conduit for heat. Okay, the oil, the fat, transfers the heat onto the food so it can cook. And then you're going to season it with some salt and pepper, okay? And then you're going to roast that at about 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. Again, the full recipe will be up tomorrow, so you'll see exactly what to do with that. So let me set this off to the side. Let me set our mandolin off to the side.
Put it over here.
Right? And honey, let's show them what the roasted zucchini looks like.
Yeah. Do you want me to put that in the sink so you have more space? Okay.
Let's see. So
there you go.
Once it's roasted, it's going to look like this. Okay, we have our little zucchini kind of, we also do keto lasagna using these as our noodles. On episode 1 of this season, we made zucchini kind of like a spaghetti, zucchini noodles.
It was like a fettuccine.
Yeah, zucchini noodles, and we served up with the crab stuffed salmon that we mentioned.
Yeah.
So the Bolognese sauce that we're making today, you can do that and have a little, zoodles and bolognese. It's very, very
Instead
versatile.
of like spaghetti noodles, you have zucchini noodles.
Absolutely. So let's see. We have a comment. Oh, Josh Buckner in the
house. Hello, Mr. Josh.
The Wolf of Broad Street.
Wolf, Mr. Wolf.
We're excited to see you, and we're excited for our Hawaiian luau.
Ah, we got leftovers. Okay, we'll have to work on that, right?
We'll drop the addy. Drop the addy. We'll text you.
We got you.
This is good.
This is good. This is good too. I mean, when you put that lemon seltzer in there, I was like, lemon seltzer and espresso. I don't know, but it works fine.
More. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, let's do this.
Cook.
Let's do this.
You saw how we made the noodles. Now let me show you the stuffing. Okay, the stuffing. Now you could buy frozen spinach. All right. We didn't do that. But you could buy frozen spinach, and if you buy your frozen spinach, you want to let it thaw out, okay? And once it thaws out, you want to wring out all of the water. What I did was I did some garlic wilted spinach. It takes 2 seconds, literally. I mean, it takes more time for the spinach to cool enough for you to handle it than it takes to cook it.
Yeah.
To do that, you start with cold oil, garlic, and you heat it up. And once your garlic starts to brown, excuse my piano, you add your spinach, season it with some salt, and get to moving it. And as soon as it's wilted, you cut it off the fire and you put it in a colander so it can strain. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't need to overcook your spinach.
And again, the recipe will be in tomorrow, because I know sometimes when you're using spinach, the whole bag can be like a little handful.
So it should still be nice and vibrant. And as you can see, there's a ton of garlic in here. I know someone who
love garlic.
Loves garlic. We were making something the other day, and I said, I made Brussels sprouts for you the other day. And I was like, can you see that? She goes, what? And it was a bunch of garlic. So all you want to do is you want to wring it out. As you can see, this will have a lot of water. Okay. So
Water
just,
and some the oils, right?
yeah,
From
but
the
you know,
garlic
just a
and all
lot of
that.
water inside the spinach. Okay. So let's put that right there. All right. Let's see if we have any questions, baby love.
No questions, but you guys are welcome to engage with us. Listen, we can even bring you into the camera with us,
That's right.
right?
If you want to come on camera, ask your questions, show some love, engage with us, let us know, and we'll send you the link, and we'll pull you up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Our casa is you casa. You can get a little bit closer, than the general viewing audience. Okay. So put that in the sink, baby love.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. The towels. All right. So that is our. Okay, honey. Now put you to work.
Yes.
Here you go.
Yes. 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 I'm ready.
Here you go.
I'm ready to whip something up.
All right. Let's put down these glasses.
I'm gonna be doing some whipping here.
Let's put our glasses down
Yeah.
right there. So here we've got some ricotta
I want to whip
cheese.
it good too.
We've got our ricotta cheese. All right, put that in there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna chop up this fresh spinach. All right, and you don't have to chop this up super fine. All right, you just want to slice it all up in one direction. All right, like the boy band, and then slice it up in the other direction.
Let me put this over here for now.
Now, this garlic here, this spinach here is loaded with fresh garlic that I just made. But if it didn't have fresh garlic and you were using frozen spinach, then you're going to want to add some garlic powder or granulated garlic into the recipe. All right? So just a tip. You can't you definitely don't want to do this.
Mix it up?
Yes, baby. You definitely don't want to do this without the garlic. Okay? Now, remember, guys, if you have questions either about this recipe, about health, weight loss, diabetes, shoot away. That's why we're here. Next, we got one egg. All right. We only use organic eggs. We make sure that your eggs say certified humane or organic. The best, most cost-effective place that we found to purchase them so far is Aldi's. We pay like $3 and change for a dozen.
And that's not bad
at all. All right. We've got some
that
Parmesan.
Is not bad at
all right.
all.
We got some Parmesan cheese. Okay, wonderful. We've got a little bit of Italian seasoning. All right. Some Italian seasoning. We're going to add some lemon in here.
How's my whipping skills here?
They're amazing. Some lemon zest here. Again, for a nice rounded flavor. You can smell that?
Mm-hmm.
We use lemon zest in a lot. We use it in our crab cakes. We use it in the stuffed crab salmon. We use it in so many things. All right. A little bit of salt. Okay. Again, even when you buy salt, you want to look at the ingredients. By the way, quick tangent. Do you know why McDonald's fries are so good? All right.
Yeah.
Why they taste so good? Because their salt is not just salt. Their salt has 3 ingredients in it. It has salt, which is sodium chloride or whatever. It has dextrose, sugar. That's right. Their salt has sugar in it. And it has another chemical that the name escapes me. I'll add it to the show notes tomorrow.
That's good, right?
Which has been shown, not yet. Which has been shown.
Oh, okay.
You can stop mixing. But it's been shown in studies to cause all types of stuff. All right, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. I'll probably make a reel on it, and follow up on that. But they add this chemical that has been linked to like diseases that affect children and other people, that affect the brain. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna mention it right now, so that our episode does not get canceled by Big Brother.
Canceled.
But
because they're watching.
If you can imagine it, it's probably in there. So we got some fresh parsley, okay?
Pammy said Aldi's is her store.
Yeah, Aldi's. Listen, if you have an Aldi's near you, and Aldi's is cool. I got introduced to Aldi's by my aunt, who passed away a few years ago. But Aldi's, for those that know, you can only shop there if you're like a senior citizen. You know, so people used to try to go in there like, oh yeah, I'm here with my aunt. Like, you know, come on, auntie, let's go shopping. I'll buy you what you want, right? And now they've opened it up for everybody. So thank goodness for
thank
that.
God.
Right? All right. So that's how quickly you have your mix. Let me get
Yes.
the zucchini. No, both.
Yes.
So we've already started this dish. We're just gonna show you how we roll up 3 more of these. Okay. Now, all I have here in this dish right now is Rayo's marinara sauce. We've made marinara on previous episodes. We like using Rayo's. Again, we're not an affiliate. We don't get paid from them. We're not being sponsored. We're just telling you what's healthy. Okay.
Right.
We support them. We buy their product because it's healthy.
And it's also available at
I got this one at Aldi's. Probably the cheapest that I paid for Rayo's. For some places you get it for like $11-12 a jar, which I know that for some people that might be challenging. We got it at Grocery Outlet for about $8. And
that's another favorite of mine, Grocery Outlet.
And then I found this at Aldi, okay, for like $6.88. I was doing backflips. Now, mind you, a regular Aldi's tomato sauce, marinara sauce is going to be like $2, right? However, you're worth it. Your health is worth it, right? Like I said before, if you don't pay for wellness, you're going to have to pay for your illness, right? So, again, anything in a bottle, a jar, a can, a box, a bag, you need to read the ingredients. So what are the ingredients in here? Italian, whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, salt, onion, garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano. That's it. I looked at another bottle of marinara sauce at Aldi's, the one that was $2. It was tomato puree. It was a tomato puree, tomato paste, and water. Those are the 2 main ingredients. Not tomatoes, tomato paste and water. It has soybean oil. It's got sugar. It's got sodium chloride. Now, I don't know what sodium chloride is. If somebody knows, if we have any chemists, physicists, biologists, anyone that
drop it in the box.
Let us know. But let me
Google it.
But let me ask you this question. Serious question. If you were walking down the street and a stranger come up to you and said, "Hey, do me a favor. I'm gonna give you $5. I'm gonna give you $10. I want you to close your eyes and open your mouth. I'm gonna put something in your mouth and then you eat it."
Oh my God.
Would you eat it?
Heck no.
What's my point?
I mean, that's
What's
retarded.
My point? This is what we do when we buy food and we don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
A stranger is putting stuff in your mouth, but they're not giving you money. You're giving them money.
I'll be giving that stick face.
Okay?
What are you talking about?
You have to read ingredients. Okay? This is why you have to read ingredients. If you wouldn't let a stranger put something in your mouth without you knowing what it is, why are we eating products and food products with all these different things? Sodium chloride. What's sodium chloride? I don't know. I'm not putting it in my mouth. Okay? Even on your salt. Some salts just say one ingredient, salt. Some salts say sodium bicarbonate. What's sodium bicarbonate? I don't know. I'm not putting it in my mouth. Okay? If you want to do that, God bless you. All right? So, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Continuamos.
So this is how we're going to do these zucchini cannellonis, right? Spinach-stuffed zucchini cannellonis. You're going to take 2 zucchinis, all right? And kind of overlap them.
Yeah, you lap them together.
All right? This is like when you were kids and your cousins came over and you shared the bed, all right? And you were like, "Why they got to sleep in my bed?" You can take it away.
Okay, yeah.
Why they got to sleep in my bed? Shut up, your cousins, right? And we're going to take a little bit of our stuff in here. Okay, a little bit of our stuffing. Amazing. Make sure the napkin's not in the way. I hope you guys can see it.
Let us know. Let us know
if you're able to see this.
Intruding.
And then we're going to just roll this up. Just be careful with it. Roll it up. Keep it together. Keep that stuffing inside. And boom, it's that easy. Okay? Keep it together. If you've got kids, this is a really fun thing to do with the kids.
That's right.
Get them cooking with you.
Right.
Get them involved in the kitchen. Okay? And
that is right.
If they make it, they will want to, at the very least.
Can I put this aside?
Yes, honey.
Okay.
If you get your kids cooking with you, they will want to taste it because it's their work, it's their labor of love. All right. And speaking of love, we have a message on that coming up in a little bit, but let's keep on cooking here because, like I said, we got a lot going on. Now, last thing is the fresh mozzarella. Okay, so we got some fresh mozzarella here. I'm gonna grate it, and then you're gonna put the mozzarella.
Yes.
Be careful with these box graters. They're sharper than they appear. And as you can see, I'm grating my own mozzarella. This is a health tip. Sometimes, usually, we buy shredded cheeses for convenience. However, if you ever shredded your own cheese and you leave it alone, you realize that it clumps together, right? And when you buy shredded cheese, it doesn't clump together. And that's because they put dextrose and other preservatives, which are carb loaded and chemicals. Again, putting stuff in your mouth that you don't know what it is, right? From a stranger. Okay. So they put carbs on it. They put dextrose, which is sugar. They put different preservatives on it. Anti-caking agents, they call them. And this keeps it from sticking. Okay. I tell people all the time, buy your cheeses whole. Grate them yourself, okay? If you're gonna buy sliced cheese and cold cuts, go to the deli section, be patient, take a number, let them slice your cheese, okay? Don't buy pre-sliced cheese, pre-shredded cheese.
Do you need this one?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
You take this, baby, grab it, and put the mozzarella on top, okay? So that's a health tip. I know that it's time saving to just buy the shredded or sliced cheese. I get it. And I know that the cheese clumps together. I get it. But again, we're here because we value our health and we want to help inspire other people to learn the things that we were not taught about food, diet, and nutrition. So that if you're someone who values your health, then you also can be in
I would do a little bit more, baby.
A little more cheese?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I love the cheese. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do a little bit more. ¿Así está bien? Ah, thank you.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. It's delicious, baby. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Reminds me of Virgie at church. So good, so good.
Good.
That's our pastor. That's our pastor's wife. She's also a pastor, Pastor Virgie. We love it because we're like, you know the pastor said a good word when you hear Virgie say, so good, so good. All right, so.
It's so cute.
It's
it's so cute.
Now, we're going to put a little bit of Parmesan on top.
Yeah.
Okay, little Parmesan. All right, baby love. Get that in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's going in the oven.
Oh, my God. This is so good.
I'm going to keep my Parmesan here because I'm going to need it. You excited?
I am.
All right, guys. If you're excited at home, if you're enjoying watching us put this recipe together.
Give us some hearts. Give us some love.
Hearts. Give us some love. All right. And if you're
I really truly enjoy our Tuesdays now, you know. I mean, we only have 2 more Tuesdays to go.
Yeah. It's a hot keto summer. We're only doing this shortened season during August. We have a lot of travel throughout September planned. But myself and or my wife, we still will be doing content, doing shortened versions of our show and bringing you more content and recipes. And if there's things that you want to see, let us know. We're here to support you.
No, Pammy mentioned that. Good that you mentioned that because she didn't know about the cheese thing.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. That's why we're here.
Bringing value. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love it. Isn't that I'm still, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm still trying to figure out what it tastes like because I believe I had something similar to this this drink.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. All right, let me put this off to the side.
I don't like when I can remember things. And that's happening more often than before.
All right, guys, we're going to make a bolognese sauce for you. While my pan heats up, let me tell you a fun, quick story. Can I tell them a fun, quick story, baby love?
Quick story?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
I went to the French Culinary Institute, which doesn't exist anymore, but it was a predominant school, a well-known school in New York City. A lot of big chefs came from there. Bobby Flay graduated from there. heavy hitters. Okay, now I went to the school, and after a while, they wound up adding an Italian academy, and as well, right? But when I went there, it was just the French Culinary Institute, and they sold me on the fact that we were gonna learn French technique, which is true. You can use French technique to cook anything, which is true, but all the food was French. And nothing against French food, it's great food, but I didn't like it. I like Italian food. So one time they put me on this station, and I told the chef, I want to make a Bolognese sauce. And he was like, oh, Bolognese sauce, this is Italian, this is French school, not Italian school. And I was like, yeah, okay, great, but I'm paying to be here. It was 1998, 6 months, $23,000. I only had a loan for like $7,000, and so my parents and I were paying over 17 grand cash. Oh yeah, you're gonna teach me how to do Bolognese sauce, okay? And so I learned how to make Bolognese sauce, okay? Because it was my favorite sauce, and I'm like, how am I gonna go to culinary school and not learn what I want to learn?
I'm paying you, so you teach me what I want, right?
And I can go down that rabbit hole further, but I'm gonna stop right there, okay? Because I can get animated. So we're gonna make a Bolognese sauce from scratch.
Oh, I'm glad you kept it short.
Thank you, baby.
Because we know your long-winded stories.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't really have short stories. I just have short stories that take me a long time to say them. Okay.
Oh.
So.
I mean, like, babe.
Hold up, baby. You took away my Parmesan.
I'm sorry. It's right there.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it. So I'm heating up my pan.
I figured out why it's so hot in here.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
So as we were getting ready for the show, we have this fly in here. So we're like, let's close the kitchen door so that he can't get in, but he's in here somewhere.
I think he.
Yeah, I almost ripped the whole set trying to kill him, but
he just wanted to be in the action. Yeah,
he wants some Bolognese. I ain't mad at him. So we're gonna make this from scratch. I'm getting my pan hot, okay, and Bolognese sauce is really quick and simple to make. You can make this in like 15 minutes. You're gonna see we're gonna make it from scratch right in front of you. Unlike the cannelloni that we had the zucchini already roasted, and we have most of the zucchini already the cannelloni rolled up for you. Right, just for the magic of internet TV to speed things along.
Right.
But this we're gonna make from scratch right before your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got here again. Aldi's is a savior. I hope you guys live where you have an Aldi. I hope you don't live by a Winn-Dixie or Piggly Wiggly. No, nothing against those supermarkets. It's just like I prefer Aldi, right? So
where's the Piggly Wiggly at?
You got to be deep in the South.
Okay.
Just by the name, you can tell it's not something you find in New York.
I know Winn-Dixie. I'm Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
That sounds like a.
No, one time I was working for a
kinda.
telemarketing company, and I had to do surveys on people, and so I was asking them about their favorite supermarket, and they kept telling me Piggly Wiggly, and I'm like, are they messing with me? Like, is this a prank? Am I on the show? Are there cameras around here?
Right.
But no, apparently. So this was like only like $3. Sometimes it's on sale for like $3 something. I think I paid $4.69.
Okay.
For it, for a pound of 100% ground-fed beef. Okay, you want to get ground-fed beef whenever possible because it's going to be less hormones, less GMO.
Grass-fed.
Yes, grass-fed. You want to get grass-fed beef. Okay, so my pan is hot now. I can feel it. All right. We're using avocado oil. You can use extra virgin, 100% extra virgin olive oil as well. But we use mostly avocado oil. It has a neutral flavor, so it's good for cooking. It's good for salad dressings, and also it has a high smoking point. So we make our fried chicken in avocado oil, right? So it's multi-purpose. And everywhere we go, God keeps blessing us, and we keep finding it for less and less expensive.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. We shop at Restaurant Depot.
Hallelujah.
Which, if you have any kind of business, it does not have to be a food service business. If you have any kind of business, you can get an account for free at Restaurant Depot, or it might be Jethro, wherever you're located. And this way, you can buy at wholesale prices, just like food service professionals do. So the best price for avocado oil we have found was a 25-ounce bottle at Aldi for $11.99, $12. But this bad boy right here, 67 ounces, right? So more than half a gallon. I got it for $19.99, less than double the price for almost 3 times as much.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, now.
I mean, yeah, because gas prices are like.
Listen.
Let's not even get into that.
It's okay. Just believe. All right. That's what Jesus said. He said, "Be not afraid, only believe." Right. So
guys, if you're just coming in, joining us, Keto Cooking with Love here, season 3, episode 3. Welcome, welcome, and let us know. Say your name, write your name down. Let us know where you're coming in from. Say hello. And you know what? We're commercial free. How about that? How about that, babe? Commercial free.
well, it may not be like that one day,
Right.
but we're live,
but
so
we're
they
live.
can't run ads.
Right. That one. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Ad free.
So
That's what I meant. Ad free.
It's like family friendly cable.
Because them ads be driving me crazy. And some of them you have to wait till it's completely done so you can finish watching. Hey, Miss Darlene.
Hey, young lady. Remember, next Tuesday, we're going to be at Michelle Snow's open house.
Miss Darlene
sampling
is
our
here,
food.
yes.
All right? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay? Come get some of our culinary artistry. You know where. I'm not going to put it on blast in case everyone's not invited. But you know. Okay? So, more fire. More fire. All right,
so in this
we're
here,
browning our meat.
Yeah.
While we do that, let's cut up our veggies. And this is simply a little bit of, and honestly, at first, I was not going to make Bolognese with this recipe. Usually, we don't make it Bolognese, okay? We just make the zucchini cannelloni. My wife loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I do like it, but I'm a devout carnivore. But
I like it because it's like having a lasagna, a rolled up lasagna. That's why I like it. And because I can't eat lasagna and I don't care to eat it, I prefer that.
Yep. But last night we had some friends over for dinner and we made broccoli cheddar soup. And so I had these carrots. And
so good.
And because I had the carrots, I was like, what can I do so that these carrots don't go to waste? Right? Because what did God do? God made us creative, right? He made creation, he made creatures, and then he made us in his image so that we can create stuff. So, thank you, Lord. We're having Bolognese sauce. I get my meat, and I don't get to waste my carrots, all right? Sometimes the best recipes are going to be like that.
You get what you want, and I get what I want.
Yeah.
It works out perfect.
The best recipes, just come sometimes from being creative, from being creative. Thinking like, what do I have in my fridge? And now that we have the internet, that we have things like AI, if you could use ChatGPT for free and go ask ChatGPT, hey, give me a recipe that I can use making this, this, and this, and this, and that, and you don't like the recipe, like, give me another recipe. Make it under 20 minutes, all right?
Unbelievable.
Leverage.
Unbelievable.
Leverage.
It's amazing.
That's how you get more done.
Yeah.
In a short amount of time.
Ms. Darlene said, I know, I can't wait. And she also said she loves avocado oil. Good for you, girl. Good for you.
Let's go. We look forward to seeing you. All right. So we've got some onions sharp. Okay. We'll put that off to the side. I've got garlic here. I know someone who loves garlic.
I think they already got it.
Okay. Well, in case they're just joining us.
Yeah, it is.
Garlic has a lot of health properties. The ancient Roman soldiers used to eat raw garlic cloves.
And I like it raw too. I like the spice that it has.
Yeah, it's a very pungent kick. You have to really like garlic to be able to eat it raw. Okay, so.
Do you want me to cut these?
No, I got it, baby love. Let's see if we have any questions.
Yeah, no questions. But you guys are welcome to ask.
Can you smell? What's going on
here? Can you smell what Jose is cooking?
All right, wonderful. So we have our garlic and onions. That's going to go into the pan. Our meat is pretty much completely brown. All right, we're gonna season.
Out of everything they've invented, they haven't invented
smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
Listen.
I know it's a little bit out there.
I feel like
it's a little out there, but yeah.
Possible.
Right?
All right. So
The
we're
world
gonna
will be mixed of smells.
all you gotta do is you know, like when you go to the mall and you walk by like a Cinnabon or something and you smell the cinnamon whatever, you're not smelling that they're baking. They actually pump the essential
fragrance,
oils into
oils.
the air. So you're like, oh, that smells so good. Let's go get some. So all we need to do is create the next iPhone.
I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna melt.
Create the next iPhone to have a essential oil cartridge, which is a smart essential oil cartridge. And if we're cooking burgers, you're releasing the smell of like beef on a grill. Now, for our friends who do not eat red meat, hallelujah, you should do this with ground turkey or ground chicken, and it's gonna be just as good. Delicious, okay? So if you're looking at this recipe and saying to yourself, like some of our friends we know do not eat red meat, that's perfectly okay. All right. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that moisture evaporating. Okay. Now we've got our shredded carrots. I'm just gonna add them like that, and I'm gonna get some mushrooms ready here. And I want to use everything on the mushrooms.
Darlene asks, "What are the seasonings?" Sorry.
Yes, good question. So we're just using salt and pepper here. You could add some Italian seasoning. You could add some dry parsley. You could add some fresh parsley. You could add some dry basil. All right. There's no right or wrong, but we're just simply using salt and pepper today. And there's a lot of aromatic vegetables in here. We got a little bit of carrot. We got garlic. We got onions. So that's gonna give it a lot of flavor crystals on its own.
Le va a echar más, that's it.
But good question, Darlene. Thank you. Keep the questions coming, guys. Whatever questions you have, we're here to serve you. We're here to serve you with answers. Maybe not food, but
one day, yeah.
Yes, I think we need to get a bigger studio, honey. We need to get a bigger studio like Emerald Live, so we can have a live studio audience.
We're gonna send it up in the universe and see.
Tell me, who would come if we had live guests? Who would show up, watch us cook live, and sample this food? Yes, thank you, my love. Let us know, okay?
Me.
Don't tease him, honey. You're already here. All right, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Another great thing about mushrooms is that it has a great meaty flavor, okay? And it also extends, besides the fact that it goes in the recipe, but it also extends the volume of what you have. So if you had like a pound of beef, and you're questioning, man, is this pound of beef enough for me to make bolognese for 4 or 5 people? The mushrooms are gonna help extend this. Like I could add a lot more mushrooms to this, and you wouldn't be able to distinguish. I mean, you would be able to distinguish a little bit of difference in texture, but you would not be able to distinguish much difference in flavor. All right, we're using baby, not creminis, like baby portobellos. Yeah, creminis, which is like a baby portobello, and a portobello has a real meaty flavor. Okay. So,
well, we have one person that would come in. It's Miss Darlene. Oh, no, Miss Sherry Jones would. She said Miss Sherry Jones. I saw Miss Darlene above, so yeah, she would come.
All right, well, Dr. Sherry, we got to do something at the church then. Let's hook it up. All right, this does not take long to cook at all. Now,
so we're ready to eat now.
Almost. Now we're gonna add a little bit of this Rails marinara sauce that we talked about. Okay.
And again, the recipe will be up tomorrow.
Yeah, a jar goes a long way. We're gonna add some Parmesan cheese. Okay.
It is hot in this kitchen, my love.
And we're gonna add some heavy cream. And we're gonna give that a little stir.
Looks beautiful.
All right, so while this simmers for a couple of minutes and we allow those flavors to meld, all right, before we taste it to make sure that it's all ready to go, give it a good stir.
So Ms. Darlene said that sauce is expensive. Yes. However,
So let me tell you, girl, you're worth it. No, but on a serious note, in case you joined us late, how we found it at Aldi's for only like $6, six something. So that's the cheapest that we found it so far. We found it at grocery outlet. I don't know if you have a grocery outlet near you for 8 something. But if you find it in a regular store like ShopRite or a specialty food store like Whole Foods, it is gonna cost more. It is gonna cost upwards of $10 or more. That being said, you know, Warren Buffett says price is what you pay, but value is what you get.
Mhm.
So sometimes I'm glad that you made this comment because a lot of times we have a frame around food and we say this is expensive or this is expensive, but that's not really the case. You see, you get what you pay for 90% of the time on the market. And so what I mean by that is we were talking about the ingredients in this sauce before versus the jar that's only $2. This sauce is made with Italian whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, onion, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, and onion. You know what those things are, right? I don't have to. They're all things that are naturally found in
Mhm.
nature. However, those other sauces, which are more cost effective, are made with tomato puree, meaning that they combine water and tomato paste. They have soybean oil, which is one of the worst things that you can put into your body. They have sodium chloride,
Chloride.
right? I don't know what that is, but I was saying earlier in the show, if somebody came up to you randomly and said, "Hey, open your mouth. I'm going to put something in your mouth. I
Bájalo.
want you to eat it," would you eat it,
Mhm.
right? Most people would not. And if you would, then don't say that out loud because somebody's going to come take you away, right? But most people would not put something in their mouth and eat it from a complete stranger without knowing what that person's putting in your mouth. However, this is how we shop for food. We buy things and we look at the price and we look at the name on the front of the label and we're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put that in my mouth. But we don't even know what we're putting in our mouth. So does it
Putting in our
cost?
bodies.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. And the whole purpose of this show is to educate people on how food is the main catalyst in your health, right? Like I reversed my diabetes. I've helped lots of people lose weight, reverse diabetes, arthritis, hypertension, all the metabolic diseases, fatty liver, chronic kidney disease, autoimmune disease, on and on and on. Okay, and some other diseases, right? That sometimes we mention, but today we won't. And so yeah. So let me get a couple of spoons, honey, so I can taste.
Yeah.
So yes, it is less cost effective than other major brands, but there's a reason why. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off.
Let me put the
But thank you
bifocals
for
on.
that question, Darlene, because a lot of people have that same concern, that same question, that same reservation when choosing what to buy, right?
Oh wow. She said she had went. Oh, that's so bad.
What?
But and now you know. So when the opportunity comes, you grab them jars. She went to a food giveaway during COVID, and they were giving away they were giving the sauce away, and she did not know about it.
That might have been the only thing that happened good during COVID.
And she said, "Food is medicine."
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing about it is, like I said earlier, if you don't make time for your wellness, you'll have to make time for your illness. You know what's more expensive than Ralph's
That's
tomato
big
sauce?
right there.
You know what's more expensive
That's
than Ralph's
big right
tomato
there.
sauce? Diabetes medication.
That's big right
All
there.
right. I have friends that I know that are currently, because without insurance, when you're on meds and you have no insurance, yeah, that's way more expensive than grass-fed beef.
Yeah.
Organic chicken, organic eggs.
It's an expensive topic.
But we understand. We understand that this is why we do this.
It's a very,
so that
very.
we can empower people through
That's right.
education
Mhm.
around food and nutrition. Now, our thing is about to be done. Look at that, it's bubbly. I wish I could take the camera with it. Look, honey, look in the oven. You seeing that?
Yes.
All right,
That's
so that'll
that
be
cheese,
done in
yum.
15 seconds. I feel like our workout this morning. That'll be done in 15 seconds, and we're gonna take it out the oven. Let it breathe for a second. We're gonna serve this up, taste it, so you can know how much we love it. But before we wrap and before we taste and serve this dish, I just want to give a. Can I have permission to say something, honey?
Is it long-winded?
Can I have permission to say something, baby?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So, first of all, look at this act of God.
You need another
No.
kitchen towel?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, baby, we really do need to invent smell-o-vision. Let's call Elon Musk and tell him to get on it. Look at this act of God, guys. I don't know if you can tell from over there. It is.
It's beauteous.
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 Now, get into the topic that I want to talk about today. And that is why we are keto cooking with love. Okay? So I was having a conversation with my wife early, and I'm like, when we came up with the name Keto Cooking with Love, to me in my spirit, it just felt right. And sometimes there's certain things, that God puts inside of you that just feel right, and you don't have all the answers. It doesn't make sense in the moment, but you just go with it. But, our pastor was talking about something this week that really resonated because it's something that I'm always meditating on, but I hadn't found the best way to articulate it. And he was talking about, love, right? And what it means to love someone and what it means, and basically saying that unless you're willing to offend someone, you can't really say that you love them, right? I usually say, real friends stab you in the front, okay? Because the people that care about you the most should be the people who are honest with you, right? And tell you like, hey, that shirt don't look good on you, right? Like, hey, did you brush your teeth, right? Because they don't want you to go out and misrepresent yourself. Now, if someone tells you your brush stink and your shirt is ugly and you're like, no, it's okay, I'm good. All right, but at least they told you, okay? And so, for us, what keto cooking with love means, and we say this because, we often say to other people, we want you to share this message, share these videos. But why do we say that, right? So keto is keto, low carb, healthy fat, right? It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of eating that improves your health, right? And we say we help people lose weight, but the truth is people think that if you lose weight, you get healthy. But the truth is if you get healthy, you lose weight. Some people say to me, I don't want to lose. I don't want to do keto because I'm already at the weight I want to be. You're probably not going to lose weight. All right. You might improve your health at a cellular level. You might improve the inflammation in your body at a cellular level, but it doesn't mean necessarily you're going to lose weight. You're only going to lose weight if your body deems that it's necessary for you to be healthy. Cooking is obviously cooking, right? This is how we translate and communicate what we do, right? Because at the end of the day, we all eat, right? Some of us subscribe to a healthy diet. Some of us subscribe to an unhealthy diet. Some of us are somewhere in the middle, but there's no one alive who does not eat, okay? It's a connecting word, right? It's almost like a preposition, but it's important, right? Because the thing is that God made us interdependent. Okay? He didn't make us independent. He didn't make us codependent. He made us interdependent. If you were the only person in the world, you would be the richest and brokest person at the same time. You would own everything and have nothing. Human beings need other human beings. And then lastly, love, right? And we usually think of love from a sentimental, romantic, familial state. And that is part of love, of course. But that's not all love is. Okay? Love is being honest, is telling the truth to someone when it may not be what they want to hear, but it's what they need to hear. Okay? And so when we ask you to share this content, to share our videos with other people, we're asking you to share with someone who needs to hear this message. We're asking you to send it in love and tell that loved one, that person that you know, like, hey, listen, I love you. And because I love you, I want to bring this to your attention. You should check this out. Now, if they're not ready to receive it, okay, right? You can lead a horse to water. You can't make it swallow, right? But when we talk about keto cooking with love, we're here to talk about the hard, uncomfortable truths about health and nutrition, all right? Because somewhere along the line, we weren't taught this, and that's our mission, to help impact as many lives as we can, to live better, more fulfilling lives so that people can live the life of abundance that God designed us to do. Do you understand that we worship a God of abundance? If you worship a God of abundance, there's no reason for you to be in lack financially, in your health, or spiritually.
Amen.
Thank you for
Amen.
letting me talk.
Yeah, of course. You know, I was tempted. I was tempted.
Satan.
I was tempted to jump in there.
The enemy's always at work, right? The enemy's always at work.
I'm not the enemy.
Not you. But he's trying to beguile my beautiful Eve. Okay. Now, with that being said, guys, we thank you so much for joining us on this episode. We're about to serve this up, dive into it. I was
wondering what you was asking, and can I get your permission?
I told you earlier, baby.
I know. I was wondering, like, what was going to be what you was going to say. You know, you say I'm going to have a sermon. I'm like, what's going on?
We're about to serve this up. You could do it either way. You can put the bolognese on the bottom. You can put it on the top. Which one do you want it, baby? You want the bolognese on the bottom or on the top?
No, I want this. On the top is fine. Okay. So Darlene has a question while you're chopping that up, while you're cutting a piece for me. Darlene said, how about sweet potato with avocado inside, sweet potato with avocados inside?
Yeah, sweet potatoes are delicious, but they're not as nutritious as we think. Okay, unfortunately, they are starchy, and so it's not something that we do on a ketogenic diet, unfortunately. The vegetables that you want to have on a ketogenic diet are low-carb vegetables. So we're talking about broccoli, zucchini, asparagus, spinach, leafy vegetables, collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens. Well, that looks good, right?
It does. Yum, yum.
I think I said asparagus, cabbage.
Just grab that here. It's just, it's
not easy being cheesy.
It's mine.
Unfortunately, the avocado is good. Now, here's the other thing I want to say. One of my big sayings is, I don't omit carbs. I manipulate carbs. Right? Because God told me to subdue stuff and have dominion. So we do a vegetable hash that has onions, garlic, ginger, peppers, mushrooms, and Brussels sprouts. But when I first started making that hash, I started doing it because I had a client that loves sweet potatoes. So I diced up some sweet potato and added that to that hash. Mm-hmm. I have Latino people who love their plantains, right? So I cooked some sweet plantains, and diced that up and added to the hash. So as opposed to you just having sweet potatoes, or as opposed to just having sweet plantains, which are carbs, and unfortunately carbs are sugar, instead you have a little bit in moderation, okay? And that way you can still enjoy that flavor profile that you like, but be, in a more health conscious way.
Because she said, she thought it was a vegetable. Yes, it is a vegetable.
There's plenty of vegetables. It's just heavy in carbs. And so when you factor how we overconsume carbs with our mostly sedentary lifestyles, this is the major reason why we are afflicted with so many diseases.
Well, Pamela said amen to that sermon, sir.
So this
well said, Jose.
Thank you, young lady. So this is our bolognese sauce. Okay. And
that looks so good. Oh my goodness, I am. Let me get my fork.
I think I put it over here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look at this cheese. Sorry. Let me cut this for you.
Thank you.
All right, bring the drinks back, baby.
Yes. I pretty much devoured the espresso one, that is so good. You're gonna have to make some more after we finish here.
Listen, if my wife likes it, it's a win.
It was pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. I wouldn't be doing a good service here. Thank you, baby. I can take the heat.
Get in your belly.
Get in my belly.
Guys, if your wife talks too much, cook for her. Okay, that's the only way. That's the only way to get
away. We're gonna do the salsa.
You like?
Right now. Oh my God, yes. So anyway, I can't wait for you guys to see the recipe tomorrow. And listen, if you see any of our shows and you make the recipes that we show you.
Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know how it comes out.
Hold up. Wait
a minute.
Something ain't right.
Anyway, all right, baby. Time to go. It's time to go. This was amazing. And thank you. And thank you for the viewers that are asking questions, that are tuning in, local and away from Houston. We have our friend from Houston too, our lovey Pammy from Houston watching us. See you tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah. Guys, we thank you so much. Heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us this time to spend with our family online, for blessing us with this food, for waking us up today. And if you wake us up tomorrow, we promise to give you the glory and be a beacon of you everywhere that we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching the show.
Thank you.
We'll see you back here next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Time for another mouth-watering recipe. Keto Cooking with Love. We love you guys.
And yeah, let us know if you have any recipes you want us to recreate. Let us know.
Comment
what are
below.
Your favorites, and we can recreate it. We keto-fy it for you. Cheers, guys.
Good night. Thank you, Lovey.
No lo sé.